I just wanted to welcome you to today's chair class. We will be working on strength, cardiovascular conditioning, and we will also be working on flexibility. So I think what we just need to do is go over the checklist of things you will need. You'll need a pair of dumbbells, an armless chair, have some water, and please feel free to hydrate whenever you feel the need. Okay, so let's warm up. Stand up nice and tall. Be mindful of your posture. I want you to keep your shoulders back, chest lifted. We're going to do a gentle head roll. So just gentle head roll, side to side. You can also do this seated. Now realize just gently rolling your head from side to side throws off your balance a little bit. So if you need to widen your stance, widen your stance. Now from here, I'm going to have you drop your chin to your chest and then kind of gaze up. Drop the chin, gaze up. Now if you want to challenge your balance a little bit, you can bring your legs together. If you're feeling worried about balancing and you're going to fall, you can lightly hold your chair. So we're just kind of loosening up that neck. And one more. Okay, we're going to sit in the chair now. I'm going to have you stagger, go into a lunge stance. So you're getting a little hip flexor stretch. Your knee is going to be over your ankle. You want your shoulder to be stacked over your hip. We're going to be doing circle rolls to the rear. So it might look small at first. Gradually increase your range of motion. Keep everything looking, your eyes looking straight ahead. Keep circling. Loosen up that shoulder. Okay, now we're going to reverse the direction. Start out small and gradually increase. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. And now we're going to switch sides. So you're going to pull that leg back. Keep your shoulder over your hip. Keep your shoulders squared forward. Make circles. So you need to listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, just limit the range of motion. Keep both shoulders and the hips facing forward. All right, let's reverse that circle. Okay, now we are going to sit in the chair facing forward. And so if you're in the seated position, you want your knees stacked over your ankles, shoulders stacked over your hips. You want a nice flat back. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. And then sit up nice and tall. So the side view looks like this. Now, if you want to do the standing version is going to stretch more of your hamstrings. So you're going to stand hip width apart. You're going to push your hips to the back of the room. Exhale, come up, squeeze your glutes. Okay, we're going to do 10, either seated or standing. So, ready? Hip hinge, don't let your shoulders roll forward. And now come up, squeeze your glutes. Down. And come up, squeeze. Hinge. Squeeze. Okay, I'm going to have you add an arm swing. So press up towards the ceiling. And then bring those arms up overhead, thumbs leading. Press back, nice and slow. Exhale, squeeze your glutes. You can do the same thing in your chair. Hip hinge, thumbs back. Engage the muscles in between your shoulder blades. Exhale, up. Keep going. Come up, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good job, you guys. We are going to do some calf raises, okay? So I'm going to recommend that you hold on to your chair or the wall. Your legs are going to be hip width apart. I want you to come up onto the balls of your feet as high as you can. Pause. Take it down and control. Come right back up. Think of a tall posture. Now you can challenge your balance if you want by holding your arms out. This might be very advanced though, so just listen to what you feel comfortable doing. So come straight up and then down. Good, keep going. Roll, work those calves. Come up, down. Good, a couple more. And one more. Okay, so we just worked the calves, the back of the lower portion of your leg. Now we're going to work the anterior tibialis, the shin muscles. So what I want you to do is I want you to pull your toes up towards your shins, kind of shifting your body weight back, slowly lower the toes back down. So if you feel worried about doing this standing, you can always do it seated, pulling those toes up and then taking it down slowly. Okay, we're going to do 10. All right, so up and then down. So this helps you to prevent shuffling. So it's really important that you do not shuffle because when you're on an unlevel surface, you can catch your toe and then fall. So keep going. Let's do 5 more. So you also feel a little stretch in your calves when you do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, everyone, I want you to stand. We are going to do a balance move. This is called a tandem stance. So what you want to do is you want to walk heel to toe, heel to toe, okay? So let's do that. Walk across your floor. And I want you to go slow because actually going faster makes it easy. Okay, when you get to the end, I want you to turn around, do the same thing, traveling back. Take your time. Okay, we are going to do one more set, okay? If you found that you needed more of a challenge, I'll talk to you about that when you get to the end. So travel forward. So heel to toe. Okay, now if you want the added challenge for balance, we can go travel backwards. So heel to toe backwards. So whenever you're really concerned about balance, it's always important to try to have your eyes fixed on something eye level, preferably. And don't take your eyes off that focus. Because if your eyes are all over the place, that's a balance challenge, okay? All right. We did it. That was great. We are going to grab our dumbbells now. So if you don't have your dumbbells nearby, pick them up. Okay, we're going to do a hip hinge, reverse fly to front raise. So what that means is, so we practiced our hip hinge seated. So a reverse fly is when your elbows are slightly bent, you come up to shoulder height. And then when you're sitting upright, you're going to do a front raise. Okay, that's option number 1. Option number 2, and remember, I always encourage standing whenever you can, is to do it in the standing version. Legs are hip width apart. Reverse fly, stand up tall, shoulders back, squeeze your glutes, front raise. Okay, so we're going to do 10, either seated or standing. Let's go. Reverse fly, 1, squeeze your glutes, 2, 3, make sure you're bending your knees a little bit during that hinge. 4, use the back of the shoulders, now the front of the shoulders. Reverse fly. Exhale, squeeze those glutes. Come up. Take it down. We have 2 more. Last time. Okay, next move. We are going to do an incline chest press. So what that means is you're going to lean back in your chair, but when you lean back, I want you to have a straight line from the top of your head to your tailbone. We're going to be doing a chest press. So what that means is you're going to bring your palms forward, you're going to lean back, and you're going to press just above your chest, okay? Just like that. So you're working your abs and the upper portion of your chest. This one is going to be done seated, okay? So we're going to do 10 reps. So grab your dumbbells, palms face forward, wrists are stacked over your elbows, legs are hip width. Lean back. Exhale, press up. Inhale, take it down slowly. Exhale, 3, keep those abs tight. Press, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good job. We are going to do an alternating row next. So you always have the option to do it in the seated position. The palms are going to be forward. You're going to do an alternating pull back, okay? Once again, I'm really emphasizing keeping that back neutral. Don't round the spine. I don't want you to look like that. That's really too much pressure on the lower back. The other option is to do the hip hinge with the legs hip width apart, neutral spine, and we're going to do alternating row. Palms forward. Ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. The next move, you're going to have to stand on this one. So you have the option to do either a quarter squat, which is dropping those hips back about a quarter of the way, and then coming up to a lateral raise. The second option is doing a full sit down, but don't plop down. It's called a sit, not a plop. Come up strong, squeeze your glutes, lateral raise. Okay, we're going to do 10. Ready? And go. Take your time going down, come up with strength and power. So you have the choice to either do quarter squats or sit stands. Inhale, exhale. Lead with your elbows on that lateral raise. Eyes straight ahead. So if you have the screen down on the floor, don't look down at me. Once you get to know what you're doing, have your eyes straight ahead, because that's going to mess up your posture. One more. Okay, nice work. We're going to do bicep curls, hammer curls. You're going to have the option now to do barbell curls, palms forward, seated. Okay, second option, standing. Okay, third option, kickstand your left foot, balancing on your right, shoulders back for 5. So let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch legs that you're emphasizing more weight on. Keep your hips level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we just did one round of everything. Now I'm going to start to really move faster. The other thing is, if you have a variety of weights, I'm going to tell you whether you should be going heavy, medium, or light, okay? So we're going to go back to the beginning. This should be lightweight, okay? Pick up your light weights. This is your reverse fly front raise, okay? or the option to stand. Let's go. So now you guys know what you're doing. Hinge, nice long spine. Squeeze your glutes. Okay, working the rear of delts, back of the shoulders, now the front. And then really remember to squeeze your glutes at that top. All right, eyes looking forward. Inhale, exhale. Focus on the breathing, never holding your breath during weight training. Abs are tight. Really feeling this in those shoulders. Feeling it in the hamstrings. Feel it in the glutes on when you squeeze your glutes together on the way up. Last one. Okay, we're going into our incline chest press where you're sitting, legs are hip width apart, leaning back, palms forward, abdominal muscles engaged. Overhead, press it over your chest and down. 1, 2, this is the pace. 3, control the low arm phase. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, next move, hip hinge. This is your alternating row. You can do it in the chair. You want to line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Same applies to if you're standing. Ready, let's go. 10, work your back. Heavier weight, I'm sorry. If you have heavier weight, grab the heavier weight. Okay, let's go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if you have a variety of dumbbells, grab lightweight again. Lightweight. We're going back to our quarter squat, lateral raise, or a full sit down. Stand up. Let's go. This is your first one. Let's go. Let's move through this. We got a lot to cover. We don't want to mess around. Exhale. Five more. 3, 2. Okay, let's go into that barbell curl, palms forward. You can do it seated. You can do it standing, balancing on the right, kick standing on the left, or you can hold the leg up, okay? Let's go for 5 reps. If you're balancing. 4, 3, 2. Make sure you're straightening your elbow entirely between each rep. 1, switch legs. Stand up tall, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 1 more. 5, okay, I suggest everyone take a quick sip of water. And also hydrate whenever you feel the need, okay? I don't care if we're not taking a break, just hydrate. We're going into our cardio phase now, okay? Okay, first move is going to be an alternating knee lift with pitchfork arms and a rotation. Pitchfork or gold post arms, okay? That's how I want you to visualize it. Okay, ready? Go, twist, twist. So you're just rotating from the rib cage up. Exhale, you're gonna feel this in your abs for sure. Okay, I'm gonna show you now standing version if you wanna add the standing version. So there's a lot more dynamic balance involved. So focus on something in front of you. Maintain that good form. Okay, moving on. We're gonna do a side-to-side lunge with a punch. So you're going to punch, extend your leg out to the side, cross punch, cross. Ready, let's go. Cross, pull it in, cross, pull it in. Exhale, inhale, punch, punch. Really try to extend that leg inside lean. Okay, I'm gonna start to add the standing version. You can stay seated, no pressure. Punch, punch, punch. Reach, reach. Now notice I'm kind of turning my hip, knee, and ankle in the direction that I'm heading. You don't want to torque the knee. Okay, have a seat. Arms overhead. Now we're going to pretend we're doing pull-ups. I want you to give yourself the sensation of pulling yourself up using your lats and your biceps and then reaching it up. Exhale, pull. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull. Down, pull, down. Use your abs to pull the knee up. Come on, pull. Put some emphasis in those muscles. Contract them. You don't need weight. You can contract them on your own. Standing version. Once again, dynamic balance. Be tall, mindful of your posture. Okay, next move is a cross-body mountain climber. In your chair, you would bring your knee across towards the opposite elbow. Option 2. This is option 2. Option 3 is in a plank, okay? We got 3 options on this one. Shoulders over the wrist for option 3. Knee drives to the opposite elbow. Nice long spine. Let's do it. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. This is a tough one. You can always go from the mountain climber at the chair that I'm doing to a standing with a march and then always go to the chair. You can always just keep going back, regressing. Long spine. It's not about what level you can go at. You want to make sure your form is good. Form is number 1. Don't worry about what level or what exercise version you're doing. These are all hitting the same muscle groups. Last one. All right, let's have a seat. Okay, next move is a double punch. All right, we'll add the arms after we establish the legs. So it's knee kick, knee kick, knee kick, knee kick, okay? Double punch, let's go. Double punch, punch. Exhale, inhale. So you're leaning back slightly. You are gonna feel this in your abs, guys. Okay, punch, push. So think of it like a push-pull, push-pull, chest back. Okay, standing version. It's not about how high you can kick your leg. I don't want you to throw out your back. Listen to your body. Okay, next move. Seated jacks. We're gonna make Y arms. So Y arm would be with thumbs facing the back of the arm. Make a Y. So what I don't want you to do is bury your neck. Drop your shoulders away from your ears, okay? So it's here, up, okay? Here, up, okay? Ready? Let's go. Down, up, down, up. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine. Now the standing version would be okay. Keep making those Y arms. Really working on strengthening that mid back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we get that side chop now. Interlace your hands. We're gonna chop down by the hip, up over your shoulder. Okay, use your core. Okay, ready? Down and up, down, up. Inhale, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep going. I'm going to show you the standing version. Chop, chop, chop. Keep using your abs. 5 seconds. Keep drawing in. Tight, tight abs. Be mindful. Okay, let's sit down. Do the other version. Do the other side. Okay, 10. 6 more seated, and you have the option to stand. 3, 2, 10 more, either seated or standing. Chop, chop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, take a quick water break. Okay, round 2. Let's do it. Pitchfork arms. This one, this one, this one. Let's go. Go, go. So now you know what you're doing. You may be able to move faster, but I want you to maintain good form. If you can't keep that form, slow down. Okay, that's the most important thing is form. Let's try to get that heart rate up though. Let's get into the uncomfortable zone. A little faster, faster, faster. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you get a little break. This one's the cross punch. Okay. 3, 2, begin. Punch, punch. So, seated or standing version. Whatever is challenging yet manageable for you. Okay, stay with it. Focus on each rep. Now, if you turn and look where you're punching, it'll challenge your balance. If you feel like, whoa, you're getting dizzy, keep your eyes straight ahead. Let's go faster, faster. Come on. Maintain the form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Lat pull down. Pull. Pull. Engage your lats. Let's go. March. 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 Reach. Pull. Reach. Pull. Be tall. Be mindful of that posture. Okay, let's go a little faster. Last 10 seconds. Continue to pull. Okay, going into cross body mountain climbers. 3 versions. This is option 1. Knee to opposite elbow. Arms held shoulder height. Option 2. Option 3. Shoulders over the wrist, hips parallel to the floor, abdominal muscles engaged, and go. Knee to opposite elbow. Use your abs. Now, as you get tired, if you're doing option 3, you're going to notice your shoulders are going to start to go behind the wrists. Don't allow that to happen. It's your body's way of trying to get out of this easy. It's the natural tendency for your body to find an easier way to not exert as much energy. You want to work your core. You want to work your shoulders. Come on, let's go. Pick it up. Three, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Have a seat. So this one, march kick, knee lift kick. Throwing that double punch. Notice how I'm leaning back slightly. Okay, let's go. Option 2. Side view. Control the move. You always want to control your limbs, your body. You don't want to flail very bad. Have full control of your body. Even though you're moving fast, you have good control. Being mindful of every move. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We got that seated jack move, okay? I'm changing it a little bit, okay? The second option is going to be out, 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 out. This third version is going to be up, straddle. So you're leaning back. This one's really hard. So if you want to just stick with 1 or 2. Okay, let's go. Keep going. Seconds. Okay, we have one last move, and I'm going to give you guys the option to use 1 dumbbell. You would cup it. This is your chop. I'm going to add on to the chop. Remember we did this, or you can simply interlace your hands. Whatever you feel comfortable doing. Chop. Okay. The other option is to add a knee lift chop. That recruits a little bit more of your lower abs, gets a little bit more involved here. Okay, let's go. Option 2. Exhale, inhale. Breath is very important. Always exhale during the difficult part. If it's hard to figure out when that is occurring, the important message here is to just breathe always on every rep. Keep those abs tight. Okay, back to the other side. So you can either do the chop, add that knee. Don't use a dumbbell. You don't have to use the dumbbell. You can add that chop with the knee. You can add the chop without the knee. Whatever works for you. Ready? Go. Chop. Chop. Exhale. Inhale. Blow out. Breathe in. Long spine. One more. Excellent job, you guys. Grab some water. Nice work. Okay, let's all have a seat. Take the breath down. slow it down. Take a deep breath. Inhale 3 to 5 counts on the in-breath. Exhale 3 to 5 counts on the out-breath. Sitting up nice and tall in the chair. And blow it all out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's take that right ankle, cross it just above the left knee. I want you to flex your right foot. So your profile should look like this, okay? I don't want you to be rounded when you're doing this. You're not gonna feel this in your hip and glute. You need to really sit up tall. So sit up nice and tall. Draw those shoulders back, chin parallel to the floor. So you're really getting a really good stretch in your hip and your glute. So if you really feel tight, your knee might look like this, which is fine. Don't worry about it. Do what you can do. Now we're gonna let those knees cross right at the top where the knees are. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up, get long, get tall. Now hold that right arm up, take that left hand behind you as close as you can to your body. Take your right hand, press it up against your left knee and look out over your shoulder. So we are in a seated twist right now. Let's take another deep breath. Sit up a little taller. Pull your left shoulder back a little bit further. And exhale, place your hands at heart center and cross those legs. Okay, let's take another deep breath. Inhale. Take that left ankle, cross it just over the right knee. Sit up tall. Pull those shoulders back. So your ankle should be right underneath the knee. So if your ankle's behind your knee, you're not going to get as much of a stretch. So put it right underneath your knee. And really sit up tall, like a rod. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Cross the knees. And exhale. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Sweep the arms overhead. Reach towards the sky. Rotate over your right shoulder. Place your left hand on your right thigh. Place your right hand behind you. Sit up tall. Look out over your right shoulder. Sit up a little bit taller. Pull that right shoulder back a little further. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands at heart center. Let's walk our bodies all the way over. So, feet, knees, hips, shoulders, all facing in one direction. Let's scoot over so we're at the kind of the edge of the chair so we can pull the right leg back. So you want to be in this is called the Crescent Lunge. You're on the ball of your back foot. Your front knee is directly over your ankle. Now, it might be hard to get into this position. So if you look like this, it's fine. If you really have a hard time getting even into this, just bring your knees into a 90-degree angle. Okay? So, but this is what you want to work towards. Okay, so placing your hands at heart center. You can stay here, or you can go into a mini back bend, reaching those fingertips up towards the sky, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. You have the option to push into the front foot, ball of your back foot, and lift your body weight off the chair. That's optional. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't worry about it. Hold it, hover. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, make sure that front knee is leaning towards the outer edge of the foot. And exhale, slowly lower yourself back down onto that chair. Let's turn that back foot out. So your foot is flat. Warrior one. Gaze out over the front middle finger. You're reaching forward, you're reaching to the rear. You have your feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale. Slide your back hand down your thigh. Reach your front arm up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath, inhale, go back into your warrior two. Let's take that left forearm, rest it on the thigh. Reach your right arm up. So you have a diagonal line from your fingertips down to your heel. Let's try to bring that right shoulder, pull it back a little bit further so you're stacking your shoulders a little bit better. You'll feel more of a stretch. Take a deep breath. Get long during the inhalation and then exhale, settle into that stretch. Take another deep breath, inhale, back to your warrior two, and then cartwheel your arms and legs back so you're forward, okay? And now we're gonna swivel our way over to the opposite side. Okay, so you're gonna kind of hang your butt cheek off the chair. Pull that left leg back. The ball of your foot is pressing into the floor. The front knee is over the ankle. Now you're kind of leaning, bringing that knee more to the outer edge of that foot. Make sure it's not buckling in. Hands at heart center. Take a deep breath, inhale. Option two, exhale, reach. Mini back bend. Option four, you can always stop where you feel is right for you. Hover off the chair. Hold it here, working on strength, stability, flexibility. Deep breath. Exhale, slowly lower it back down. Turn that back foot into a 45-degree angle, warrior two. Gazing out over that front middle finger. Deep breath, inhale. Slide that back hand down the thigh, reach that front arm up. Gaze up if you want to challenge your balance, even in a seated position. It throws you off a little. Take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, back to a warrior two. Right forearm rest on that left thigh. Reach your left arm up. Diagonal line from fingertips to heel. Take that left shoulder. Come on, peel it back a little bit more. Stack your shoulders a little bit better. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, settle into that stretch. Another deep breath. Exhale, come back up to warrior two. Cartwheel the arms and legs forward. Okay, let's walk our bodies back to center. Legs are hip to shoulder width apart. Feet are firmly planted to the ground. Sweep the arms overhead. Exhale. Take your hands down towards the floor. Let your head relax. Let it go limp. Now, if this seems like it's too much of a stretch, you can always pull your legs together so they're more hip width apart. Just grab your shins. Rest your chest on your thighs. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And then let it all go. Exhale. Release. Again, deep breath. Exhale. Slowly climb your way up to your leg. I want you to do it very slowly because you could get dizzy. Very slowly. Okay, from here, we're going to sit at the very edge of the chair. I want you to flex your right foot so your toe is pulled up towards your shin. So this is the profile. You want a nice long line from the top of your head to your tailbone. I don't want you to look like this because you can reach further. That's taking away from the hamstring. So it's not about how far you can reach. Okay, from here, let's go into cactus arms or goalpost arms, whatever you want to call them. Pull the elbows back. Get a nice stretch through the chest as you're hinging only through the hips, not through the spine. Come right back up and switch. So flex the opposite leg, pull the toe up towards the shin. Push the hips to the back of the row. Now you can go back to goalpost arms, or you can interlace your hands behind your back, squeezing your palms together, pressing your knuckles towards the floor. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Sit back up nice and tall. Okay, reach those arms up overhead. I want you to bend your right elbow so it's pointing straight up to the ceiling. Either take your left hand and kind of press that elbow up, or grab the top of the elbow. Find that little point where you're getting a nice little stretch through the tricep. Try not to have your chin smooshed to your chest. Try to be able to fit a little tennis ball or an apple between your chin and chest. Take a deep breath, inhale, and then just kind of lean over to the left, just slightly. And now release. Reach those fingertips up. Bend your left elbow. Either grab the front or the top of the elbow so you feel a little mild stretch, mild stretch. Untuck your chin. Try not to lose your neck. Nice long neck. Ready? Let's side bend, really pressing that left sits bone into the chair. Coming right back up, nice and tall. Take it down, sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, sweep. Namaste.